the markets for cryptocurrencies appeared set to soar, but then worries of a third world war surfaced. In this video, I want to discuss how significant this catalyst will be moving forward. To what extent are concerns about World War III affecting the XRP ledger moving forward a problem? A lot of people are predicting that this will be the next black swan event, and that this will be the major event that brings down this market. I think this is a highly important topic, therefore, I want to share all of my thoughts with you in this video. As the first part of the vast DeFi ecosystem we're seeing on the XRP ledger, I'd like to start this video with a brief update on the automated market maker. The automatic market maker has now locked up over 2 million XRP, generating substantial native liquidity pools on the ledger. This is very amazing, people. As I've said in earlier videos, it took Uniswap, one of the largest automated market makers in the world, more than 3 months to lock in more than $1.5 million. In just 4 days, the XRP ledger has already eclipsed this amount. The XRP ledger is off to a fantastic start when it comes to generating native liquidity. What excites me even more is the fact that this is happening without the need for Ponzi scheme economics. This platform does not produce tokens or provide unrealistically high annual percentage yields of pies. Rather, users simply place their local liquidity on the XRP ledger and receive fees in return for their efforts. It's crucial to realize that what is happening on the XRP ledger at this moment is unprecedented, which is why I find this to be so fascinating. A single centralized smart contract effectively controls and constructs the majority of automated market makers on top of other chains. The Uniswap team essentially controls Uniswap, a smart contract running on the Ethereum network, unilaterally. Therefore, it lacks true decentralization and is subject to constant modification. To make matters worse, Ethereum allows you to create infinitely many automated market makers, which separates these machines' liquidity from all available alternatives. The XRP ledger is entirely unique. The XRP ledger has an automatic market maker right into the system. The XRP ledger's automated market maker, a part of the native code base without smart contracts, directs all added liquidity to a single location, creating a more centralized source of liquidity on the decentralized blockchain, where no single party controls any smart contracts or the automated market maker as a whole. The XRP ledger automated market maker is, in my opinion, one of the best concepts for decentralization and generating the largest potential pool of liquidity. In the end, I find this to be quite exciting. For a considerable amount of time, the XRP ledger has been devoid of a DeFi environment. However, it is now introducing a disruptive DeFi ecosystem and gaining traction quickly. Not only am I excited about the automated market maker's future development, but I'm also curious about the amount of XRP it will ultimately lock up in the coming months and years. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw up to 5% of the circulating supply of XRP locked up in this automated market maker. That would do some crazy things for the price of XRP. In my opinion, there is no doubt that Ripple put this change forward because they knew there would be institutional participation. To date, we have only seen adoption of the automated market maker at the retail level. Institutions have not yet stepped in. Things are off to a great and exciting start, but it's just a matter of time. But before I do that, I want to talk about the World War III tales that are currently sort of taking over the market because I believe it's important to take note of them. At the moment, a lot of major cryptocurrency accounts and mainstream media outlets claim that the market is effectively selling off 3 narratives. Gentlemen, I would truly like to offer some criticism regarding this story. I do not believe that World War III tales are the reason why the cryptocurrency market is currently collapsing. I must exercise caution while discussing these topics, since, in the end, I am only offering my opinions from the perspective of the market. In the end, I believe that war is dreadful for everyone. I detest seeing it, and I feel sorry for those who are a part of it. But it's crucial to realize that there has been violence in the Middle East ever since I was born. It hasn't ended at all. Everyone has the impression that something has changed significantly in the last several weeks. Gentlemen, the Middle East has seen continuous inflation, and the majority of these asset classes have simply chosen to ignore it. In my opinion, what we're witnessing is a sporadic decline in the Bitcoin market, which many people simply attribute to global events. As I mentioned earlier, there has been conflict, and tensions have never been higher than they are at the moment. I am in no way suggesting that what is taking place at this time is positive. I wish it wasn't happening. It stinks, and I detest seeing it. But you can't possibly persuade me that worries about World War III were the only reason behind the liquidity event we witnessed the other day. I think there's a lot more chance that whales are having fun behind the scenes. What we witnessed today was the Hong Kong ETF's acceptance. This, folks, is going to inject ludicrous amounts of cash into the cryptocurrency market. Jurisdictions all over the world are turning on the lights, allowing consumers to use cryptocurrency like never before. Until a few years ago, a lot of people were still worried that cryptocurrency bans would occur in various countries across the world, in the US, in China, or in other jurisdictions. However, the exact reverse is taking place. Many countries are embracing this asset class with open arms. Furthermore, some nations, such as the United States with the SEC, are taking longer than others. In the end, though, there is less and less chance that this asset class will become illegal every day. What do we know? We are aware that the majority of those at the top are extremely wealthy. They are skilled at generating liquidations. They are adept at effectively undermining other major institutions' sales orders. And I believe that's what we actually witnessed this past weekend, folks. I believe we witnessed organizations battling to drive each other out. Institutions, in my opinion, are vying for cheaper cryptocurrency purchases because they are aware of the changes this asset class is likely to undergo. Gentlemen, we are going to witness unprecedented levels of wealth arrive here. The supply and demand dynamics for cryptocurrencies are completely shifting in front of our eyes, and this will alter the game forever. For this reason, I believe it's critical that you resist the allure of the current World War III storyline. Gentlemen, regrettably, wars will always break out around the globe. And there will always be some who attempt to claim that this next conflict will be the major one, the one that triggers World War III, or the Black Swan. However, I've heard this claim every year since I joined this group. And maybe it's correct one of these times, ideally not, but it might happen. But you are just going to keep falling behind if you try to base your financial decisions on things like this. Basically, if you actually think about it, a global conflict, political polarization, or nation-states splitting apart would all be signs of increasing cryptocurrency bullishness. Digital currency assets are impartial and decentralized. They permit interactions between disparate counterparties in the absence of mutual trust. They allow nations to collaborate without having to use a single system. For cryptocurrencies, a chaotic and unpredictable environment is really advantageous. And for that reason, once more, I strongly disagree with the narrative that says, in essence, that the globe is in disarray and that we witnessed a major sell-off. My belief is that cryptocurrency will become the dominant force in the future world due to the turmoil, distrust, and need for different nations, institutions, and countries to engage with one another outside of the same set of norms. Everything that's happening around the globe at the moment supports my theory that large financial institutions will eventually need a neutral liquidity asset in order to conduct business with one another. Ripple is trying to make XRP appear like that. Let's examine the current state of the market and consider the reasons why large institutions could wish to influence one another. What we are witnessing is a glaring indication that a huge spike in the value of these assets is imminent. As we watch, the world's largest governments begin to purchase these assets in large quantities. The institutions are aware of this. The major organizations are encouraging the retail sector to enter. They indicate that they will begin purchasing things. The institutions get the go-ahead to begin purchasing this class of assets. The establishment does not wish to disappear into obscurity. Before it's too late, they will stop at nothing to obtain inexpensive cryptocurrencies. During the dot-com bubble, the major institutions essentially established their positions first, allowing retail to enter the market later. We have outperformed the major institutions in this asset class, which is one of the rarest in history. They will do everything in their power to scare you away, but we were able to overcome the big money. They understand that trillions of dollars will pour into this asset class in the long run, and that the values we saw today will never return, so they will do everything in their power to try and seize as much control as they can. This is the reason I continue to fight back against the false information that keeps coming out. These are the kinds of stories that will keep coming up. These stories aim to dissuade you from pursuing this career path. Chaos is good for our industry. Political division is beneficial to this enterprise, and that is the direction the world is going. Sadly, Bitcoins take care of a lot of this. Cryptocurrencies, which are decentralized liquidity assets, will play an important role in the system and future worlds. I want to thank all of them for coming. I really hope you liked this update. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. It is truly significant.